Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new PES 2018 video on this channel. The month of August is here and that means that it's time for Gamescom, and time for Gamescom means that it is time to get a lot of new details, news and announcements about our favorite football game. So first of all, the demo has been officially announced. It will be out on the 30th of August, and as you can see in the picture, the teams that will make an appearance in the demo are the following: Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool, Inter, Corinthians, Flamengo, Boca Juniors, River Plate, Colo-Colo, Germany, Argentina and Brazil. Two stadiums for the demo, the Camp Nou and the Signal Iduna Park. Exhibition match in the game modes, and co-op, which is of course offline as well. I like how right here it says PS4, Xbox One and PC only, but as you can see in the picture, the demo will be once again released only for consoles. It will be actually released for PC as well, but on release day again. More important than this, the licenses have been revealed. We have the full list of licenses and stadiums, which is great. Right here we also got two new trailers for the game. We got a Legends trailer and the traditional Gamescom trailer, both of which are very nice looking. I won't show footage here because I might get this video blocked. I really don't know what's going on with YouTube anymore lately, but we have a few new screens here with some national teams that are licensed in the game. First of all, we have Belgium here, which, if I recall correctly, they weren't licensed last year. They were only licensed in the Euro 2016 DLC. The thing is with PES that I patched it and modified so much from the day it's released until the very last day I play a version that I really don't remember when the game is first released, which teams were and which teams were not licensed. So anyway, we have Belgium here looking very nice, and then England. Poland is finally licensed in the game now. I know about them very well that they were not licensed until now. And finally, Lewandowski will be in the game as well. Well, he was actually in the game, but because of the fact that Poland and Bayern Munich were not licensed in the game, he had a fake name and a very bland looking fake face. And then we also have Wales, and I think there are more, but we only got a few screenshots with this, and it's weird because in the list that we're going to take a look at in just a few seconds, they don't specify which national teams are licensed and which aren't. They only show the names of them. So now let's go to the full licenses and stadiums list. Here, first of all, have the official partners. As we very well know, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Liverpool. They were last year as well, the first partners for PES actually. And then we have some new additions like Valencia and Fulham, which are very interesting two additions. Then we have Flamengo, Corinthians from Brazil, River Plate and Independiente from Argentina, Colo-Colo and Universidad Chile from Chile, and two new clubs from a league that we've never seen in the game, Club Alianza Lima and Sporting Cristal, both from Peru. That's very interesting. So then we have the leagues, as always. The English League, not licensed. The teams that we do get licensed are Arsenal and Liverpool. Then the second division, we again have no teams licensed except Fulham. For the first time ever, we have a fully licensed team, a partner team even, in the second English division, and I think that's great. I think this is a start. The more teams we will see licensed from England, especially because that's where EA has an absolutely frightening complete control over in video games. The more teams that we get licensed, the better, because this is a way to overcome that exclusive crap that I really don't understand. I really can't take anymore. So if they get teams individually, then they'll start popping up in the leagues, and that's great. I mean, this is the first second division team to be fully licensed in PES in a long time, if ever, actually. Then we have the French league fully licensed, the second division as well. The Italian league once again fully licensed, except Juventus for whatever reason. I really don't understand why all of a sudden Juventus is not licensed, but oh well, we know that will be easily fixed on day one. And then the second division, which is unlicensed actually. Yep, there's no team here licensed. Then the Eredivisie, as always, being fully licensed. The Spanish league being unlicensed, except Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia. Then the second division with again no team licensed. Yes. The Portuguese league again partially licensed, only 3 teams, as it's been for a few years now. We have Porto, Benfica, and Sporting licensed in the game. The others are not. Other European teams. This is interesting. There are quite a few new additions here. Let's see if I can count it, because like I said, right now I have a lot of teams. As you could see, my Champions League qualifiers, my Europa League qualifiers, simulations, are involving teams that usually are not in the game, but I do have them because, like I said, I use a lot of mods and, well, I don't even remember. So, I think Anderlecht are licensed for the first time, our new licensed team, not for the first time, but they are new to the game. They weren't last year. Spartak Moscow as well, they weren't in the game last year, that I know for sure. Zenit, I think they were last year, I might be mistaken, I'm not know. CSK Moscow, definitely they have to be licensed in last year's game as well. Then we have Young Boys Bern, which again I think they are a new licensed team. We've got Basel again, Beşiktaş, which I think, I don't remember if they were licensed last year. I think we've got Fenerbahce and Galatasaray again. We didn't have them last year. They are now in the game. That's great. Dinamo Zagreb making an appearance again, and Slavia Praga. This is a new team, I'm certain. They are the Czech champions actually. Then we have FC Copenhagen, which they've been in the game before. Borussia Dortmund and Schalke. And this time, instead of, I really don't remember who they got last year. They usually get 3 Bundesliga teams, and last year they had Borussia Dortmund and Schalke. I don't remember who they had instead of RB Leipzig, which is the new team license here. Then we have AEK Athens, which once again were not in the game last year. Olympiacos is licensed again, Panathinaikos as well, and PAOK, so 4 Greek teams. Steaua Bucharest, which haven't made an appearance in a long time, and they're now licensed in the game. Malmo is in the game, I'm not sure, but I think they were in last year's game as well. Dynamo Kiev, they were in the game last year, and Shakhtar Donetsk, they were in the game last year as well. So a lot of new additions, that's great. Although we are still hoping and we're still dreaming a perfect PES game would be to have all the Champions League and Europa League participants fully licensed. It's great that they still get new names in the game. Then we have the Argentine League, which is fully licensed, 20 clubs if I'm not mistaken, 20 fully licensed clubs from Argentina will be in the game. That is fantastic. I really like this league alongside the Chilean League. So as you can see, the leagues themselves, like the name and appearance, are not licensed, but all the teams are, which is great. The Chilean League wasn't in 2016 and 2015 either, if I recall correctly. They are back now, which is great. I really like playing the Chilean League in PES 2014. Then we have other Latin American teams, teams that are playing in the Copa Libertadores, the Recopa, if I recall the name correctly. Red Bull Brazil has been for the first time licensed last year, so they are not a new team. Alianza Lima and Sporting Cristal, I think they haven't been in the game, and they are 2 Peruvian clubs, as I said earlier. Atletico Nacional and Millonarios, once again, not sure if these clubs were in here. And then the AFC Champions League, it's pretty weird. This is a full year tournament, so it starts towards the beginning of the year and ends towards the end of the year. The teams that have taken part, a lot of these teams are eliminated already, because this competition has reached the quarterfinal stage, which, by the way, you can check out simulations of that on the channel. I'll simulate all the matches. So yeah, that's an interesting situation. The national teams, nothing new. I mean, in terms of countries, in terms of licenses, like you could see, Poland is now licensed, Belgium and Wales. But other than that, I don't think there's any new country. Africa kind of looks the same. North and Central America, the same 6 teams. Canada is missing again, and I've seen that is a very, very requested national team in the game. South America again, only 10 countries, and like I said, it's not very specific here. It doesn't say which of these countries are actually licensed and which aren't, but that doesn't really matter. As I said, we could easily fix that. And then seems that there aren't any changes made in the Asia-Oceania side here. The classic teams, and here we have the stadium list. I think all these stadiums have been in the game until now, except Wanda Metropolitano, which is a new stadium, and it's the new stadium where Atletico Madrid is going to play their home matches. We have the Camp Nou again, we have the Anfield, Giuseppe Meazza and San Siro, which once again blows my mind that this one stadium is advertised as 2 different stadiums. Of course, we know that when Inter plays there, it's called in a way. When AC Milan plays there, it's called in a different way. But still, whatever. Let's just get over that. Stadio Olimpico. I'm not sure if this was licensed last year. I do have it right now in the game, but like I said, that's because I add a lot of stadiums, a lot of patches and all that. So I'm not sure if this was in the game last year. Might have been. Anyway, playing the PC version, which means getting an Xbox 360 port, missed a lot of these stadiums anyway. So that's why I might not know of them being in the base game. So other than that, a lot of South American stadiums, the San Joaquin Park again, Basel Stadium, and Saitama Stadium, which I really like. I really like how this stadium looks. I like the design of it. And this has made me very, very glad, because this year we, again, PC players, will get a proper current gen port of the game. So I'm hopeful that we will actually see these stadiums, certainly being so many in here. I mean, look at this. Let's see how many of them are there. 17 fantasy generic stadiums. That is great. I'm really happy, because we only got 3 or 4. I know the PS version had more, and I think the Xbox One as well, but like I said, until this year we got a last generation port, and we were missing a lot of stadiums. So seeing a lot of more generic stadiums makes me really happy, and again, since we are now getting a current gen port, I'm hopeful to seeing all of them in the game. So yeah, a lot of new content, a lot of new teams making an appearance. No new league licenses, so to speak. Like I said, the Chilean league and Argentine league are back with all the clubs licensed, but not the league itself. That doesn't really matter, but there's no new full league in here, like say the Russian league or the Turkish league, leagues which players have been requesting. But I think it's great that you can see how PES is growing year by year. They get new partners, they get new teams licensed. That's really nice, and hopefully they'll get a lot more new stadiums in the future. So that's about it for you console guys. Congrats on getting the demo, only 8 days away. I'm sure you're really excited. Can't wait to watch a few gameplay videos. But of course, I can't wait to play the game. The full game will come out. I can't wait to start new series, lot of simulations on this channel. A lot of interesting content. So if you're looking forward to PES 2018 and you aren't subscribed already, make sure to do so. I will make another video probably in a week or so, announcing some new interesting stuff and the future of this channel. So if you are a long-time subscriber, make sure to check back in a week or so for all the new details. I'll have a video with myself appearing on screen that time. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. This is all the new news that we got so far. Maybe there'll be some more announcements during the week. Hopefully we'll get some new interesting details, and of course, if that will happen, I'm gonna cover it on this channel. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to this game. I hope you're excited for this release. I sure am. I cannot wait for September. And we'll talk more about this in that upcoming video, like I said. So yeah, this has been it. I'll see you again next time, hopefully. And until then, take care.